Join and play today on Geforce Now. What is going on, everybody? It's Project Storm, and as you see right there on your screen, we're live streaming at 4K 60 FPS, you all. And I'm very excited to announce today that the RTX 4080 Superpods are rolling out as we speak. All right. Now, it's very important that I mention this first. This is based on a rollout system, as Nvidia Geforce Now told us. So, guys, if you haven't checked out the official blog, which is what you're seeing right now on your screen, and I have provided a link in the description section below, you want to check this out to stay current. All right. Now, I'm not going to go through this today. I know you can see it right here. GFN Thursday brought RTX 4080 to the cloud with Geforce Now Ultimate membership. And I can tell you all that is happening right now because I have access for you all today, and I'm going to be streaming games at 4K 120 frames per second. And of course, that should make me excited, right? That should make you excited as well, if you are a real gamer. Just kidding. But we're going to move on, people. I have dropped links to everything that you're going to see right here in the description section below. Hey, when you come to this channel, we're going to have fun, you all. I'm super excited. So there's times when I may not make sense, right? But how am I supposed to when I have things like DLSS 3, frame generation, reflex, G-Sync, ray tracing, and more, you all, and more exclusive NVIDIA features all in the cloud. Now, wrap your mind around that, or your head around it, whatever, right? Right now, you're looking at Twitter, another place you can go. This is my preferred place to go to for the news. As soon as it drops, it comes directly from Geforce Now on Twitter, so you can follow them at NVIDIA GFN, you all. This is where I go. And as you see right here, introducing the new Geforce Now Ultimate membership tier. I'm telling you all right now, people, I thought the RTX 3080 tier was impressive, and it is. I give it an 11 out of 10, right? I have hundreds of videos on the channel for you all to check out how the RTX 3080 tier performed if you never got your hands on that, right? But right here, go beyond fast. Hashtag beyond fast with GeForce RTX 4080 power in the cloud and experience up to 240 FPS with NVIDIA Reflex, in case you all didn't know these things, right? RTX or ray tracing with DLSS 3. That makes everything super buttery, so much better when it comes to performance. But you all will see in a minute. We're going to start with The Witcher 3. I'm not sure if you all can hear that in the background, but it's ready to go. Right down here is the Geforce Now desktop app. It's already running the game, people, and we're going to get right to it. But next, we have 4K streaming at 120 FPS plus ultra wide monitor support, something that the community has been asking for the longest time. All right. So it's good to see that coming. It makes me want to consider going out and getting a 240 FPS ultra wide display. So stay tuned. You never know with me. I have an 8K 60 82-inch TV that I'm playing on right now. The sky's the limit, people. I'll go out there and get it. Don't dare me. Now, and it says, and more, things like HDR and other things that we won't even talk about. I'm going to leave a few surprises for you all, right? But here's the deal. You can also go here to Nvidia.com, the place where you can go to download GeForce Now and check out everything else from the 40 series cards, the actual GPUs and everything, right? Right here. It's all in the description section. We're going to move to the next one because I know you all are ready for that gameplay, but bear with me here. This is a day to celebrate. GFN Thursday, people. RTX 4080 Superpods. And as you can tell, I'm smiling from ear to ear. That's all I'm going to say, and you'll see why in a minute. But GeForce Now support right here. You can come down and find it. You can reach out to them. They have a fantastic team that will get back with you and help you out with your issues. If they can't, they will keep trying until they get it resolved, all right? So check them out. Now, we're going to go down here. We're going to go right to it, you all. We're going to hit the options. And while we're in options, we're going to hit Control plus G to bring up this side of the, I call it the overlay. It's so cool. It's like a command center, you all. Then you can hit the settings cog right here. Then you can click on gameplay if you want to see a real-time overlay of all your stats that you've selected before you went live, before you started streaming GeForce Now. So max bit rate, 75 megabits per second for me. 4K, you can see 120 frames per second, so there's no pulling your leg. You can see that over here as well, all right? HDR is not enabled now, but I can select HDR in compatible games, and I can stream that using OBS and now Streamlabs as well. I can stream it to you live in HDR, so let me know in the comment section if you like to see some of those videos, and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I am cool. I promise you I'm cool. No drama, none of that stuff, just excitement for gaming, especially cloud gaming on Geforce Now, 4080 tier, 3080 tier. Reflex on, you all right? Adjust for poor network conditions. I like to have this on because I want to know if something is going on my end, all right? A lot of times people join Geforce Now and they're like, oh, it's not working for me. I don't know if I could do Geforce Now. And it may be on our end sometimes, people. So always try to troubleshoot first, all right? Upscale mode enhanced, detail enhancement high. Now, I'll take this time before I move on to the next thing to shout out the Geforce Now team, man. Everybody, Dom, Corey, all right, Kendra, Alyssa, and everybody else that takes care of the content creators, the streamers, and the community, you all. You have no idea what these people are about, okay? So show a little bit of love if you run into any of them on the forums or whatever, right? They do a lot of things behind the scene. And the people that know, they know what I'm talking about. Here we go. We're going to close this and we're going to hit Control+N. And this is how you bring up the full overlay. As you can see, you all, there's something about the 4080 tier for me. It just makes the whole experience so much better, you all. Right now, there's no frame loss, no packet loss. I'm streaming I showed you all, I'm streaming at 4K 60 FPS. And yes, I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm also trying to help you out. So bear with me, people. All right. So you got the full stat line right here. Everything you need to see. Again, 4K down here. I'm not sure if you all could see that right there. HDR inactive. My server location is US Northeast. It's very important to point this out. Not everybody, again, not everybody's going to have access at the same time. It's based on a rollout system. So please try to have a little bit of patience. I know that's easier said than done, because if I was on the outside looking in, I would be like, please, Nvidia Geforce Now God, please bless me with the 4080 Superpod. So I understand how that might feel, all right? But I got your back, people. We're going to go into options right now. All right. We're going to go into video. We're going to go into graphics, and we're going to show you all that ray tracing is on. All right. Ray tracing is on. DLSS is on. It's an Nvidia type of party. All right. Ultra performance. We're going to start out with ultra performance, and then I'm going to show you all. We're going to jump right up to quality, because I do want to jump over to a Plague Tale Requiem right after this, and maybe I'll jump into another game if we have time. All right. Now, as you can see down here, I have a combination of settings. I turned off things like anything that can cause blurring. I turned that off. All right. So that's what you're seeing right here. Anything that makes the picture look a little bit off, in my opinion, I turn those things off. And I'm not the only one. You can check out some of your favorite YouTubers. They do the same thing for good reasoning. All right. I always say to people, why would you want anything to look blurry? I want everything to look crispy and clear. So Ultra Plus, that's maxed out, people. With the next gen update, these settings became possible. Now, again, we're going to show you that's 4K 144. I have it on 144 frames per second just because. And we're going to get out here and see how it feels and how everything performs. Now we're going to hit Control+N again to minimize that a little bit. And then we're going to see what's up with Roach. Hey, Roach, how are you feeling about the RTX 4080 tier, man? How? Just nod your head, lift your leg up, wiggle your ears or something, Roach. Give me something. That's right, man. You can look at me. That's cool. Roach is ready, y'all. He is ready for some action in ray tracing and everything else, y'all, with frame generation and stuff on. Now, if you look at that FPS counter on the left side of the box, that's 130 plus FPS already, y'all. Ultra performance, right? Rain, ray tracing, and we know what ray tracing does in these games, right? You know what I'm saying, Roach? So in the middle, you can look at the stream that's being delivered to you or to me. I say you because you're going to sign up to Geforce Now today. And people, I don't have to sell Geforce Now. I'm just trying to help you. If you're thinking about building that PC, but you have to put it on hold because, you know, you don't have enough for the CPU or the GPU or the SSD, the super fast SSD, then you don't have to worry about that, right? Sign up to Geforce now. Take advantage of this RTX 4080 Superpod, and life will be good. All right. So with that being said, people, we're gonna run around a little bit, and I'm just gonna let you all know right now I'm using the controller, and it feels like I'm using keyboard and mouse because I don't even know. The latency is so low, you all, that it just doesn't even feel like it obliterates my Xbox Series X when it comes to performance, latency, and all that, or lack thereof, because I cannot feel any latency. The RTX 3080 tier was already good for reducing latency, but this is noticeably better. Noticeably better. All right. So let's go over here real quick, use some Witcher senses. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. I got excited when I saw the enemy pull up on me. These guys do not play. They're like a level 9, and they will chop you up. All right. So we're just going to play around with them for a little bit and then get you all out of here, and we're going to jump into the next game, and that is A Plague Tale Requiem. Missed him. Did I miss him? All right, we're going to lock on. We're going to chase him around. Look at that FPS, you all. All right. You have one job, and that's to look at this performance. Now, in the middle of this, we're going to switch over. And I hope the music is not too loud, drowning me out or whatever, because I did turn it down a little bit. And people, I will be going live all the time. That I can promise you. And that's the RTX 4080 Superpod or Ultimate tier. I will be having gameplay of that, as well as I may even throw in the 4090 at times just to see how good the performance is on this new membership. All right. And I also have that RTX 3080. I do have that as well, you all, so I can plug that in as well. And it will be an Nvidia type of day. Now, we're going to go all the way back up to quality real quick. Okay, everything's still Ultra Plus. Okay, let's back up. And we're still hitting over 88 FPS. At times we can hit 100, so that's not a problem. This right here is very impressive, y'all. You're talking about DLSS quality. And it still feels the same way with ultra low latency. There it is, over 100 FPS. Boom, now we killed one, that's it. That's all I needed to do. We're going to exit out of the game by hitting Alt and F4. And then I want to talk to you all for a minute to give you a recap of what I just experienced. That's a 5-star experience all day. Easily. All right. So Project Storm Ultimate, as you can see, now I'm an Ultimate member. I do miss my founder's badge, people. Anybody that knows the channel, you know me. You know I was a founder. But right now we're talking about Ultimate. So I can deal with that sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Now, what we want to do is go into the settings to show you all that you can sync Ubisoft, Epic Games, Steam, GOG.com, Origin, or EA Play. All right. And I could be missing something, but you can sync those so that your games are easily accessible. You don't have to worry about the sign-in process that some people complain about. All right. Nvidia, Geforce, now they're making strides to get you right into the gaming. That seems to be one of their top goals and purposes. All right. So there we go. Let me see if I can resync and see if I bought any new games, because I have more than 93 games, but these are some of the games that's available on Geforce now. So keep that in mind, you all. It's not my whole Steam library. All right. Now it says 20 games are synced. Not sure what's going on with that, but that is not accurate, you know. So we're going to move on down, and then we'll come back to that to see what it says. Test my network connection. I always show you all where to go so that you can test your network connection. And right now I'm located in the U.S. Northeast. So this is why hopefully I'm going to keep access to this 4080 tier. But stay tuned, you all. More information is going to be coming out from us as the streamers and creators, as well as Geforce Now. So you do need to follow them today, people. I wouldn't tell you if you didn't have to. All right. So check that out. And there it is, 4K. 120 FPS. You can also do 1440p, 100 FPS, 120 FPS in a Chrome browser or Edge browser. Yes, you can play Geforce now in a web browser, you all, at 120 FPS. All right, now the 240 FPS, you're going to have to select competitive settings for that one right there. And I'm not going to do that today because I'm focusing on 4K 120. And I don't have a 240 FPS display to keep it transparent, but I can and I might. So there it is. HDR is not enabled, but now you're looking at the newly announced HDR, which is also coming to the 3080 tier, I do believe. So stay tuned for information on that, you all. I could be wrong. Let's see what happens. Now, we have enhanced resolution upscaling right here. And then we always save our settings with this ultimate tier. You're going to be able to save your in-game graphic settings so you never have to touch them again if you don't want. All right, and this is version 2.0.47, all right? Now, we're going to go into the next game, which is A Plague Tale Requiem right here. I don't know if you all caught that, but let me go back and show you all one more time what I just did. All right, so coming from, let's go back to The Witcher. If I click on the right side of the picture right here, then I get access to where I want to stream the game from. So if I purchased it on GOG.com, I can stream from there. If I purchased on Epic Game Store, I can stream from there. Same with Steam, okay? So do select where you purchased the game at, or you won't be able to play that game, and then you will be like, what is going on? All right, it's happened to me before, so I know. But we're going to go back over here, click to the left or the right. It doesn't matter. Let's see, and it already came up. So I have this game on Steam, I believe. So we're going to hit play. It's that simple, you all. They're making it very easy for us. Now, this right here is another game that's taxing, is demanding. And right now, I don't even really know. I can't tell you exactly which CPU that's being used in the Superpods. I don't know everything yet. Remember, this is a new rollout. It's new technology. The 4080 Superpods were just updated, you all, recently, and I have access to it for you all. It's just, I'm thankful, I'm happy. Hopefully you all can appreciate it. If you can, hit that like button, please, you all. All right, we need more people to witness this greatness right here. So with that being said, we're going to hit Control+N again. And what we want to look at is frame loss and packet loss again in another title. And I've been streaming now for probably over 15 minutes, I would assume. All right. Now, I'm not going to show any spoilers. Hopefully, this is not a spoiler. I'm just going to show you a little bit of gameplay. I'm just going to go into the settings. So in our wake is where I'm about to start. All right. In our wake. Let's go right to the settings. And I love this music. Shout out to Amicia and Hugo and the mom and every other character on these games, y'all. A Plague Tale Innocence, I finished that on Geforce Now. God of War, I may stream that next. I finished that game on Geforce Now from start to finish without a hiccup. So that was on the 3080 tier. We're talking 4080 tier now. So let's go down. We're going to crank this up to 4K. Okay. Max frame rate unlimited, of course. We're going to go ahead and hit apply right now. Confirm. And then we're going to leave, we're going to put it on quality. Let's go ahead and go right to quality, DLSS, super resolution. And in future streams, I'll turn that off, and then I'll go down to like ultra performance and all that stuff. But again, I don't want this video to be super long. I just want you all to know what's possible now on Geforce Now. Okay. Frame generation, yes, it is active. Reflex low latency is automatically enabled. Keep that in mind, you all, if you're not familiar with the 40 series. Chromatic aberration, I turn that off. And everything is on ultra, as you can see. Motion blur, none. Depth of field, low. Okay. Ray trace shadows. Yes, let's just turn that on. I didn't even see this option. It wasn't available before. All right. So here we go. Let's hit continue and see what type of performance we get. Now these rats are very CPU intensive, and there's thousands of them on screen at the same time, so the performance should not. How much over 60 FPS I'm gonna get, I don't know. So let's find out. Okay. Oh, this is a dope mission, I think. So let's go ahead. Oh, I gotta. Oh, wait. Let's reload this real quick. Restart the session. That's the thing from jumping from game to game. You have to remember exactly what the controls are. So let's do this. No latency. I can't even say low latency or ultra low. I'm saying ultra no. Ultra no latency is what I'm feeling right now. And this game right here, even with the RTX 4090, this game is very taxing, very demanding, and you will feel latency at 4K unless you have access to the 4080 Superpods or an actual 4080 or maybe the 4070 Ti or the 4090 for sure. People, what I'm trying to say to you all, if you haven't figured it out, is this is serious. And for $19.99 USD, you can start playing on Geforce Now today. I've been saying it, and I want to help as many people as I can. If you have experienced the 3080 tier, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, what was I doing? Okay, let's go back in. And what we have to do here is ignite this bolt. Okay, I think I have done it already, so let's shoot at the bridge. There you go, nice shot. Beautiful lighting. Let's go ahead and take him out with ease. I really don't want to use a fire arrow on him, but I have to. All right, let's hit this bridge before I die. I don't think she's gonna run out of arrows. But look at this, a Plague Tale Innocence running at 130 something FPS, you all. I can't even wrap my mind around it. I can't. Quality DLSS. I thought I had it on ultra performance. That's what frame generation is all about, you all. Let's go ahead and minimize this so I can read to you all what it's about. And then I'm just going to shut this down. People, I'm impressed. I can't even review. I can't rate this because if I did, I would give it 100 out of 10 right now. So I'm not even going to do that right now. It's not fair. So I had to play at least 20 games and then I'll give you all my review. So stick around to the channel, you all. Listen, it's about to go down out here. It is about to go down. I can't even believe that I have access to this right now. It's crazy. And I have an RTX 4090. But this intrigues me so much more because of the fact that I'm streaming it and it doesn't feel like I'm streaming. Now, with that said, let's get back into it. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to stop talking for a little bit. We're going to turn up the audio, let you all experience this. Let's get into the game a little bit more. All right. And then I'll come back and close this one out, you all. My mind is blown.
Is grounded! They're an army! More than you can kill! All right! That was all impressive, but you should calm down a bit! We're out of the gorge! Current's getting stronger! Focus on the bot! Leave them to me! You're doing good, lady!
All right, we did have a little hiccup right there, so that could just be in game. Let's see what happens. Let's go.
That crossbow was made for you.
It's okay if that's the only hiccup I'm seeing that I've ever seen, and that could be due to me streaming on this PC at 4K. Keep that in mind. I'm streaming at 4K. All right, and it's not at a low bit rate. I'm streaming from like 40 megabits per second in Streamlabs OBS all the way up to 100 megabits per second right now, 4K. But here we go. Nice.
What's going on? Joseph's dead! Get back inside! Protect Hugo!
All right, I don't really want to show what happens next. Let's go to God of War. All right, this is for all the God of War fans. And I will say this, people ask me all the time, Project Storm, how are you playing God of War on Geforce Now? It's not even available. And I will say, you're absolutely right. But not too long ago, the game became available. And for anybody who was able to play that game before it was removed, unfortunately removed, you still have access to God of War on GeForce Now. And this will be my first time booting this game up and playing it in detail. I did take a couple screenshots of the game, but I didn't really play. So as you can see, it's not even in my rotation, near the front of my rotation. It's all the way back here. So let's go ahead and hit play real quick. And I'm just going to give you all like maybe a minute or two, and then we're done. I promise we're done, because I can go on and on and on. But again, if you want to see those live streams, if you have questions, if you want me to play a certain game that I might have access to or whatever, I'll do that. But check out GeForce Now. You're going to be seeing so many other people as they get hands on this. You all go live, and you should be seeing people talking about how phenomenal it is, because I'm telling you, unless they're just having a bad experience, I can't really say anything negative about the 4080 Superpods. I don't have anything negative to say at all. So with that being said, Control plus N, yet another game, no frame loss, no packet loss. It just makes me feel good, you all. This is crazy. High level performance that's gonna embarrass many of our PCs. And it's being streamed like up, 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 no latency, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. No latency at all. You just can't find it. Let's go to settings real quick. 4K. Let's go no DLSS this time, just raw performance. Or, you know, we'll just keep it simple. I'll show you that in another stream. We'll keep it on quality. I lied. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just keep it on quality right now. Follow the trend. Graphics, ultra, and then ultra plus reflections. And we are going to, let's see if I can load into a certain location without showing a spoiler or anything like that. Hey, we're just gonna jump in wherever it takes us right here, you all. That's where we'll hop in. We just want to see what the performance is like with the RTX 4080, as you can see in the top right corner of the screen. Okay. Now what? Okay, I remember this, I think. Oh, this was a good play. All right, hold on, I forgot. I turned the game sound back up. Let me turn that back down a little bit, because I need to talk to you all when I play this one. Hold up. There we go. Everything real time, you all. That's what you get. The words that come to mind are amazing, just flat out ridiculous, unfair to the competition, like otherworldly. Yo, I don't know what else to say. Oh, wait. I mean, I know you all are seeing this, so I don't have to ask that dumb question like, are you all seeing this right now? Because that's what I almost said. Whoa. Whoa. Forgot what I'm doing. All right, let's block. All right, time to go ham. No, I didn't try to do that. Hold on. Again, another game. controls messed up. I mean, well, they're not messed up. I just can't remember them. Is that it? I tell you all what, that's going to do it for tonight, people. If you're not blown away by now, I'm sorry. I may not be able to help you in that department. But I can tell you right now, if you're interested in the highest level that cloud gaming has to offer, if you have a potato PC and you're thinking about how you can game at a high level, if you have the bandwidth to stream 4K videos on YouTube, you're probably going to be okay streaming Geforce now, right? With that being said, you all, this is just the beginning. You're looking at the exclusive kickoff of probably what, like 1,000 videos to come, all being streamed using the RTX 4080 Superpods, you all, with the ultimate tier. So sign up today, people. You know, do not wait around and be that person that misses out because you didn't take the opportunity to sign up ASAP. All right. With that said, there's always 3 things I need you all to do. That's keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. And there's one other thing I need you all to do. Is understand that I'm going to lose my freaking mind when it comes to playing on the RTX 4080 tier, you all. I'm going to lose my absolute mind. I love you all. Let's keep it gaming, cloud gaming. Geforce now is doing big things. It's not fair. It's just not. Until next time, peace, you all. Hope you enjoyed it.